Kia ora koutou. My name's Esther. I'm the educator at the Suter Art Gallery in Nelson, and I'm here today to lead you in a fun art activity.
Today we're going to have a look at how colours appear when they're next to different colours. Look at the blue in these wonderful abstract artworks from the Suter's collection. Did you notice how each artwork had quite a different feeling? A lot of that has to do with which colours are next to each other. Some are very intense when they are next to each other, and some feel much calmer.
This is a very simple activity, this one, but it helps us to think about what we've been talking about so far this morning. We're going to take our blue piece of paper and we're just going to cut it into little squares. So we need some small pieces, as many pieces as we've got different colours of paper. So how many pieces of paper have I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got 8. So I'm just going to cut 8 little squares. Okay, they don't have to be fancy at all. Right, so we're going to put these squares down here. Here we go. Don't need those now. And we're going to lay out our colours here. Don't know whether you can see them all on my screen. Let's see what we've got. Right, so we're putting them all down here. Oh, I've got a little friend here. And we're going to put our little blue squares in the middle of each one. See this? Okay. And we're just going to compare them so you can see them all there. So we're just going to carefully have a look at the colour of the blue in the middle, and we're going to decide whether the blue looks different with different backgrounds. We can also change them around a little bit so we can compare them with each other, like comparing this yellow with this orange. To me, these two blues look really, really different. It's like this one looks deeper and this one is brighter. So when I look over at this one here, this green one, sort of like they blend in more. But when I look at this black one, this really strong contrast, it really, really stands out. So just take some time to have a really careful close look at the way the different ones look. Okay, that'll be our starting point, and we're going to use these ideas to make our own artwork in a little while. Okay. Alright, now we're ready to start our artwork. What we're going to do is we're going to think about our colour combinations. I've left mine at the top here so I can have a wee look at them. And we're going to create a collage. That's an artwork made with sticking different pieces of coloured paper together and we're going to think about the sorts of moods we can get. So it's going to be an abstract one, so it's not going to be a picture of anything, it's just going to be colours and patterns, and we're going to think about how we can really create some exciting or peaceful or just whatever mood we want to make, some moods through our through the colours that we use and the way we put them on in our patterns. So just before we get started, I just want to have a wee talk to you. Now some of you guys might be doing this at home, and when you're at home you don't always have a nice big clean pile of fresh coloured paper, but there's lots of ways that you can find coloured paper around the house. Maybe you've got some old wrapping paper. Okay, I just found a couple bits here that I've got. Now just bear in mind that this activity is about plain colours, so if you've got something like this, which is very cool, but we probably only want to use the plain colours for it, so we want to cut out the sections that will be plain. I've got this this florist paper, so this is paper that used to be wrapped around some flowers, and that's nice and plain, so I could use that. Don't forget your junk mail. If you still get some junk mail, there's little pieces of colour that you can cut out there, but just remember you have to cut out the plain colour, so there'll be a wee bit of cutting out of the small pieces, like these little coloured sections there. So a wee bit of careful cutting. If you want greens, you've got greens here and reds here. So they could make some quite interesting effects. Also magazines are always good if you have magazines at your house, like there's some quite decent areas of red here, yellow, blue. So you just need to use your eyes and see what colours you can find when you look through these things. Lots of blue there.